Good morning. This is Craig Henney from Craig Henney Broadcasting. I'd like to talk to you about the Zimmerman case in Sanford, Florida. Mr. Zimmerman, head of the Neighborhood Crime Watch, in a gated community in the periphery of a, quote, bad neighborhood where they have had many house breaks and car breaks. They formed this Neighborhood Crime Watch in answer to the burglaries from people who lived outside the community. They have climbed over the fence, walked through the gate, and broken into many people's cars. So they formed this crime watch. Now, the mainstream media wants to say he's a wannabe cop because he called 911 46 times. Now, I was a member of the Neighborhood Crime Watch, and we were told to call 911. We were told to observe, keep track of what the people are doing, note suspicious people, exactly what Mr. Zimmerman did. Now, he was asked by the dispatcher at the end of the conversation, he said, "Are you following him?" He said, "Yes." He said, "We don't need you to do that." And I'd like to say, by the way, that this dispatcher was a telephone operator, not a sworn officer. Now, the dispatchers will never tell you to get physically involved for legal reasons. Okay? Now, Mr. Zimmerman followed this young man, and I love the picture they keep showing of this innocent young man at age 11. Not a current picture of him. And they keep wanting to say, Mr. Zimmerman is a white man. Excuse me, his mother is Hispanic, and there are black people in his immediate family. So this is not a racial incident. When Mr. Zimmerman followed this man, 17-year-old man, the gentleman turned around, started to come towards him. He said, "He's coming towards me. He's got something in his waistband." Now, Mr. Zimmerman was obviously afraid. At no time did he utter a racial pejorative, and excuse my language, he said, this asshole is going to get away with this. He never used the N-word. I'm sorry. If you want that to be the case, he did not. I have heard the uncensored 911 tape. A good defense attorney if he gets indicted, I will be surprised. And he will never get convicted. There is absolutely no way. He may have exercised poor judgment by following. Actually, liberals would like him to just surrender your goods to these people. This was a gated community. He wanted to ask this kid a question. I see no problem with that. This is a private property gated community. If I see somebody in my condo complex that I don't think belongs here, I'm going to say, "Excuse me, can I help you?" If he runs towards me, I can defend myself. Florida has a stand your ground law. If you don't like it, then change the law. But you cannot hold Mr. Zimmerman. You cannot lynch him. And that is exactly what Sharpton is trying to do. Form a 30,000 person lynch mob. Zimmerman belongs in prison right next to the Duke lacrosse players and the Tawana Brawley rapists. Doesn't he? This is Craig Henney from Craig Henney Broadcasting. You'll hear from me again.